Saturday, May 8th. I just saw an alert that at the temple, it's this kid named Jack's bar mitzvah today. Maybe I should watch that. I remember my bar mitzvah. I was 12. I did it a bit early because my grandparents were going to go to Florida, and my birthday was in November. If I had a kid 12 or 13 years ago, when I met the last gen, we'd be having his bar mitzvah now. God, I can't go... stop spiraling. So I woke up, I had some incredible dreams. I was on I'll tell you about the dreams later, but I was on a boat and a big wave was coming over me. And I wanted to keep sleeping, but the cleaning lady's coming this morning, so I figured I should get up. So I've been cleaning up my little area here, and I've got my running gear on. I want to go for a run, and I can get dressed, and then I don't know, work on my stuff. I also want to get some presents for Mother's Day. I want to get my mom that square reader so she can sell her art at her art shows. So that's one thing. And then I already got her that bath stuff and the bath shelf a couple of weeks ago. But maybe I'll get an Apple TV. That's, my dad's going to watch most of the TV, but my mom would like to watch some cool Netflix stuff or whatever. So I could do that. Maybe a thermostat. I know we've talked about the Ecobee thermostat, and you guys said that's better than the Nest. And then... my mom likes audiobooks. She listens to Liber something, which is all free, but it has to be books that were before 1920. So I was just looking up Audible, and it looks like with a membership, you get one book per month, and then you get 30% off future books. So I don't know if that's something. I could send her a free trial. I've got a link for a free trial, so I'll just tell her here, why don't you try it for a month and see if you like it, and then we can go with that. Has anybody tried Audible or any audiobook services? Hey, Facebook, just wanted to say good morning. I'm going to go for a jog, and I was just cleaning up because the cleaning lady's coming. And I've been posting in my Instagram story, so if you want to see what I did yesterday and today, you can go check it out there. Happy Saturday. Oh, and it's kind of sad. Yesterday, or last night, when I was listening to the Ben Shapiro show, and the topic was children, and he went on and on about how basically it's our goal in life, like the thing that makes us happiest is like that's you meet someone special, and you have kids, and and it's right. That's the family unit. That's what you do. He's so happy. And then religious families have more kids because they appreciate it. He was talking about it because it's Mother's Day, and then also all the Democrats are now, they don't call it mothers, they call it birthing people because what is it? Because of trans people, that kind of thing. Because anyway, it's. Whatever. So while I was out on my run, my dad texted asking if I wanted to go to A&W when I got back, and I said sure. And then I got back and I had a shower, and then my dad yelled like, "Okay, you're gonna have a shower first?" I'm like, "I already had it." He's like, "Oh, good." And then we drove here, but we showed up at Five Guys, so I guess that's what the decision was. But the drama right now is that my mom didn't want to come in. She's like, "Get me anything but not a burger." And so I called up the menu on my phone, and she said, "Oh, Cajun poutine." So we ordered that. But then my dad noticed after on the receipt that it said bacon poutine, and that was an extra $1.35. Oh, and we're going to do the refund now. So, so we had the drama at the Five Guys because I was showing my mom the menu in the car, and she's like, "Oh, I want the Cajun poutine." And the cashier thought, for some reason, we said bacon poutine, which I didn't even realize was an option, but that would be a good option. And the cashier was right that we should have gotten that, because once in the car with the Cajun, I was like, "Is that spicy, Mom?" "Oh, it's a bit spicy." My dad's like, "Oh," tried it, and I tried it. I'm like, "Oh my God!" No, I would suggest you get the regular Five Guys poutine, Five Guys style, not Cajun style. Anyways, and then we were talking about going for ice cream and talking about Dairy Queen because my mom likes that. And they were gonna go for Mother's Day, but I was like, "Well, I've still got room." So we went to Dairy Queen. My dad got a couple things, then went back to the car, because, here's the thing. He was lining up for the Dairy Queen, and then I guess he went in, and I was busy downloading the app, looking for deals, and because the sign on the window says, get the app. And then he comes out, he's like, "You've still got my debit card," because I had it because I was trying to get the refund for the $1.35 extra that the bacon was charging. And then when the guy, he decided to just give me cash in the end, and he was like the manager guy, and I was like, "Well, isn't like $1.35, but wasn't there like tax on that? Like, shouldn't there be another dime?" He's like, "Fine," and kind of threw the dime at me. I was like, oh, that's rude. And then I told that story in the car, and my mom's like, you should have just given the money to the girl as a tip or something. I'm like, yeah, you're right. She was working hard. Anyway, my dad went in and paid, and then that was it. He just got ice cream for my mom and him, which is fine. I went back in the car, and then my mom's like, "What's Josh? What's Josh having or something?" And my dad just goes, "A conniption." She's like, "What? Like, are you getting anything, Josh?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine." But then I went on the app and I ordered a large strawberry cheesecake blizzard. Probably a mistake, but it was actually pretty good. And so that was it. Then they dropped me off, and then I was sitting down to upload videos, but this Brandy girl who I've been messaging with, she's like, are you coming over? She wanted me to come over yesterday for the interview. So then I was like, and then I was like, well, I'm just going to upload videos for a bit. And then she messaged me, and I think she video called me finally, and she's like, we should do this while it's light out. And I'm like, all right. So I got ready, and I walked over, and as you will see, we had a great interview, just 30 minutes, just chatting and commenting on squirrels. It was good. She got me when I was talking about the squirrels looking at me, and she understood that, when I talk about the squirrel in the backyard that I like and everything, it was all a fun interview. So you'll see that. I could just post it right now, but I'm trying to post my videos in order because I still have that interview I did with that model 6 weeks ago to post. So hopefully I can catch up on all that tomorrow, although it's Mother's Day. But if I get up early, I don't know. And yeah, I was telling Brandy yesterday and today about my business idea and different names for it and the logo and everything. And she's very encouraging. And so it's exciting to have support with me. And then I walked back. It was around 6:30. I just came down to the basement, and I've just been trying to upload videos since then. And finally, around 10, or 9:30, I guess, I was getting hungry finally, even though I had a bacon double cheeseburger. But that was at lunch. So then I went upstairs, and I was heating up some of those awful Cajun poutine fries. And then my dad came down after watching his TV, and he was like, oh, is that fries? I'm like, no, it's the poutine. It's like, oh, I'll have a bit. So he had some, and then he went upstairs. He's going to my sister in the morning, and he's like, I think your mom's going out in the morning. I'm like, yeah, she's running a 10K. I wish my dad would go for walks or something. Anyways, so I want to go for a jog in the morning too, and then hopefully buy that square thing at the Apple store. I didn't get around to doing that today. I thought, I'll just do it tomorrow. So I'll do that in the morning. I want to get my dad an Apple TV, but it doesn't look like they're available for pickup, so I might not be able to get it tomorrow. And remember that couple that I met outside like a couple months ago when I was taking out the recycling? Last weekend, the guy emailed me and said, hey, do you want to join us for a walk? And that was Saturday night, and then I slept in on Sunday, so I didn't do it. And so he just emailed now, and he said, do you want to try again? So I said, I'll try again. They were the interesting, he's the one who's all into metaphysics and energies and fate and all of that, right? So I'll have to see. My dad's getting my sister in the morning, and my mom will be around, and I guess we're supposed to go for ice cream again, but I feel like, why don't we go for salads? Why don't we go for fruit and vegetables? I feel like that's what we should be doing. We shouldn't be treating ourselves every night like it's our last meal on death row. My mom generally eats healthy, but my dad's just killing himself. But anyways, so yeah. Well, what are you doing for Mother's Day? Oh, and I'm in some Facebook groups, child-free and childless. I guess child-free, I said something like I'm child-free, but they're like, no, you've chosen to be child-free, so you're childless. I forget which is which. Anyways, some of them are people who wish they had kids and don't, and then some of them have consciously made the decision to not have kids. Anyways, one of the women posted saying, is anybody else planning to stay off Facebook tomorrow so they don't have to see all the, the mother posts? And some people were like, I don't mind, I like it. But I'm thinking, yeah, she's right. I should avoid it too. Well, no, I have a mother, but I'm not a father. Anyways, good night. Last night I asked, have you tried audiobook services? Kieran says no because I'm more of a hands-on reader with a book. Yeah, well, my mom likes listening as she walks around, doing her exercise. I meant she listens as she's walking. Anyways, Queen V says, yes, I have Audible. It's pretty good. If you have Amazon Prime, it's included. That's good to know. Maybe I should just get Amazon Prime. Okay, first, I just realized that audiobook question was from this morning. Thanks for everyone's help. Okay, so from last night, I said, what are you up to for the weekend? Drop of Color says, a hike, clean my place, and of course, some day drinking. What? Ritaville says, dropping off some things at the cottage to prepare for opening May 24th weekend. It's always been my dream to have a cottage. Why don't I have a cottage? Why don't I even have a friend with cottage? I had girlfriends with cottages. Jan and Jan. Why did I break up with them? Kiki says, buying my mom her Mother's Day present. Ooh, I can't wait to hear what it is and what she thought of it. Yuba Bebe says, hello, how are you? Hope fine. It's always nice to hear from spam accounts. Kieran says, hopefully pre-recording so I can get ahead with daily uploads. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh my god, I'm so behind.